How are you going?
Can't complain.
Can't complain. That's I think
That's good, right?
that for us that's really good. Doesn't get much better. Right, this week we're going into the Heart Gold Soul Silver series.
Ooh, new series.
Yeah, always exciting, isn't it?
Well, new/old series.
You're going back to the future kind of thing. All right, well, let's jump into it. We'll start with the good, as we always do.
Yep.
And we have an Arcanine.
Oh, that's very pretty.
Yeah, not bad, is it?
Is it only in good because it's a bit too simple, the pose?
No, do you know what? I don't know. Like, it's maybe a little bit on the fence. I think the pose, a lot of, like, the colours are quite similar throughout the card, which isn't a bad thing at all. But it does have road detail.
Yeah, it's beautifully drawn. And the little, like, Firestone there is really nice as well.
Why do we have the Firestone? Do tell us.
Growlithe needs a Firestone to evolve into Arcanine.
So he's just evolved.
Arcanine. Arcanine. I don't know anymore. So it's just evolved. Or, something like that. So, but it's really nice. I don't know. Can we put it to the side already?
We can put it to the side already. First one up. There we go. Here is an Azumarill.
It's going to be a long night.
Aren't they all? Azumarill? Azumarill?
How do you say? I say Meryl, right?
Do you? Meryl? Azumarill?
No. Like the pre-evolved one. Meryl.
Oh, Meryl. Okay.
So is it Azumarill or Azumarill?
I don't know. The card, though.
Okay, anyway, so we digress.
Yes, exactly.
This is cool. It's telling a cool little story. It's using its tail to what? Smash?
Yeah.
Hulk smash?
Pretty cool. Not
That's
bad.
pretty cool. Why is it only good then?
I don't know. Is it a great card? Like yeah, that's good. It's interesting.
Yeah.
You want that to the side as well. on fire. Alright, here's a Hitmontop then.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that can stay. That's definitely a Ken one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's almost like
But there's
borderline
an improvement.
Yeah, just about. I mean, it's doing what Hitmontop does with some movement.
Correct.
But, yeah.
Next to the rocky stuff near the sea thing. I can't talk today. I'm struggling bad.
That's alright, I feel your pain. Let's just leave it in good then.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Here's a Jumpluff. Now, this one I was actually on the fence about because I really like this.
And I agree, so let's put it...
Okay, we'll put this one to the side. Starting off really well. We just need to move these, start again from scratch. But we'll talk about it now briefly. The details in this are actually really cool.
The little water, the swirls in the water is beautifully done.
Yeah, nice colours. Colours are even nicer, I think, in person.
Yeah.
Faded out there. Okay, so that one's going to move up as well, I assume. Yep. Okay, so...
Well, we don't know. We'll have to look at it later.
Here is Quagsire.
It's a good card. Definitely a good card.
Yeah.
I really like... See, in an unobjective way...
Yeah.
Inobjective?
Subjective?
Yes. Subjective way. Yes, that's the word. I really like this card.
I agree with you.
It's such a cool style. Well drawn as well.
It's the style, isn't it?
Yeah, but it works for Quagsire. And you rarely see it swimming. You see the whole body and the tail going in. It's usually just either half out of water or just standing there, right?
Can't remember.
Very simple.
I'll take your word.
This is really good.
Yeah, agreed. Good and good. This is a Raichu, which is actually not. This is the Ice Hollow or Shattered Hollow. It's supposed to be a normal hollow, but as I find out, I don't have the normal hollow.
You got the better one.
Well, so it's all relative. I don't know, but it's
simple, nice little drawing. Good and good.
Nice colours too. I like the colours on the Raichu there. Well done. Ampharos. Ampharos.
What is it doing? Is it
jumping
into the water? I really need some context as to what is underneath it.
We'll never know. It's a mystery for the rest of our lives. But I like the pose.
It's a good drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, happy with it there.
I'm glad that it's not sort of a half back of Ampharos I've seen a few times. Here is very much a stylistic Butterfree.
Yeah. It works for it though.
Yeah, again, I was actually on the fence with this. Was it average or bad? But I was like, no, it's
good and good.
Yeah. Excellent. A Farfetch'd. Don't see Farfetch'd very often in the TCG.
That is true. Until later on, you get Galarian.
Farfetch'd you as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're at 42 or 43 sets in with this.
That's true.
It's only the second or third time.
I think so. Yeah, you're right. Maybe third or so. Yeah.
Can't think. Well, have a look. I might be wrong, but I feel like that's accurate.
Cute little pose.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Doing its thing.
Wait, so this is Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Yeah.
So this will be possibly in the forest, and that's a shrine for Celebi. off the top of my head, maybe.
Yeah, there's the context from there. That's why you're here, amongst many other reasons, really. Lapras.
Interesting. Inside a cave. Oh, wait, no. That's right. In Gold and Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Lapras is found in one cave. In a cave, yes. Correct.
Perfect. Well, that makes sense then.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, I love this. All these memories are flooding back.
See, I don't have these. I never played... I actually might have played Heart Gold for about 3 or 4 days. Rented it from a video store.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's more than you've ever played any other Pokemon game.
No, got Red and Blue I played.
Except for Red and Blue.
Yeah, Red and
but
Yellow.
that's like way back, right?
Yeah. Showing my age. Meganium.
Oh, that's cool. See? Simple pose, but pretty aggressive looking as well at the same time.
Yeah.
But then Meganium is kind of cute, so it's kind of like hard to look really aggressive when you're kind of a bit cute.
They've done it well here.
They've done well.
Yeah. Background was a bit average. Pichu, I really like this. So this is the pre-release. I mean, there is a pre-release version of this and a stuff pre-release. Yeah, it's
very cute. I like it.
Good colours.
Good drawing. Nice framing.
Yeah, agreed. Sandslash.
Oh, interesting style. The colours, though. The colours work well.
They do, don't they? A bit of like the green highlights and the blue in the background, and then the Sandslash itself.
Yeah, good.
Smoochum.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Bonus. Interesting. Is that clouds? Is that mist and fog?
It's got to be something.
Right? It's interesting.
You're referring to these...
Yeah, those things.
Yeah. Wish I could tell you, but I can't.
Please enlighten us if you do know.
After, well, yeah. Comment. Let us know. Typhlosion.
Ha!
I mean, it's just... makes so much more sense like that.
I can't unsee this anymore. Help me.
Got something in his throat, poor guy.
No,
what is he doing, actually?
I don't know, but it's a pretty funky drawing.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. But it's good and good.
Yeah.
Here's a Weezing.
Pretty good. Yeah. I was going to say not bad, but let's be positive about it. Pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah. And it's from our favourite artist.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
that makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's a different... It feels like a slightly different style for some of the stuff he's done before.
Yeah, in a sense, yes.
But it still works. Corsola.
Oh, okay. Wow. This style works really well for this card.
I agree.
And the detail on the Corsola, you see the water reflect, like the surface reflecting onto it.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And the bubbles, the details in the bubbles. Goodness me.
Too good and good?
Yes.
Croconaw. Very done.
Oh, look at those shadows and light coming through. Shading is done so nicely. This is a beautiful card.
Which is seemingly now our second favourite artist, Kawaii. There's definitely a theme with him and Kusajima doing really, really cool stuff.
Nice.
John Fan.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
I do like the style on this.
Very cool. Definitely a good card.
And this is Midori Hanada, which is like
also by third.
Yeah, basically. I think that's probably our rank right now. Flaffy.
Cute.
This is about the background more than anything else.
I mean, it ties in nicely. I think that they've got some good shading going on the Pokemon itself as well. The shadow behind it as well is really done really nicely.
Yeah.
Good.
Easy. A Heracross. So we've seen quite a few of these.
Hit and miss sometimes, right? But this is a hit, I think.
Yeah, well, last week there was a Graveler. I don't know if you remember that one. And it was quite similar to this.
Yeah, and it worked.
Really like this, and I was actually on the fence, but I think it's good and good.
Is it good and good? Or is it great?
We can discuss, but it's a very cool card, isn't it?
It's definitely really cool. Gosh.
Metapod.
What is it doing? Headbutting sharpening? I don't know.
Could be sharpen.
Interesting.
It is interesting. From Metapod, which is usually really boring.
Yeah.
It's something different.
Definitely good and good because it's raising questions, right? We're thinking about like what is going on.
Yeah, actually, that's an interesting point. I don't think we've ever really anyone's made that before. We haven't. The artistry part of art is making you talk and think about it, right? Hey, and that is exactly what this one does.
Yeah. So it's good and good.
I think so. I really like it. It's something different. Again, on the fence on this one, but the other way.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Is it good and good? Let's discuss more in detail. I think that one could very well be
Mount Fuji in the back.
Parasect.
Wow, the
Cool
detail
style.
in this is amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
But good and good.
Beautiful. Yeah, good cut.
Quilava.
Nice. Okay, so I wonder if they joined together with the Typhlosion. Or they're in a similar area kind of thing.
Perhaps.
Running away from the Typhlosion because he just kicked it in its neck. Yeah, good drawing. Good
I
colours.
like the angles.
The flowers are a good little touch.
Everything,
Yeah.
that's it. This is a very cool skip plume as well.
Pretty.
It is, isn't
Not
it?
the award winner.
No. It's not the award winner.
Okay.
I mean, would you consider this a great card?
It's a great drawing.
Yeah, it's pretty...
Yeah, the colours, the detail in it is amazing. Would I consider a great card? I don't know, maybe. It's borderline, I think, for me.
We can discuss in more detail afterwards, because we're going to struggle with the award winner today.
Oh, I like this. The colours are really nice. Better in
except
person.
the background.
I mean, it's in a cave.
I know, but like we've seen Zubats and other things coming out of caves and sun in the background.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think this is more a style.
Yes, no, 100%. It's just, it's a style that the background somewhat attracts. I do like the water. I think that's very, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, good and good.
Excellent. Unknown. I don't know.
Unknown all.
So we should probably try and read this. It says, does it say Petern?
P-E-T.
Petrun. Oh, no, I can see what it says. No. It says
Return.
Return.
That's an R.
Yeah.
Of course, R-E-T-U-R-N. Okay, so obviously we failed our unknown alphabet.
Clearly. Well, we'll give you another chance later to redeem yourself.
Oh gosh, there's another one?
Yeah.
Well, obviously without looking at the
yes.
the answer.
Well, you won't have a chance.
Oh, interesting.
Yes,
okay.
indeed.
This
it's a little teaser.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's...
This is actually spelling out something.
Yeah.
Because usually our main complaint is it's too boring.
Yeah.
Because it's just one letter.
And I like the gold as well. Like the gold river, whatever's going on there.
I think it shows you the flow of the word, right? Otherwise it'd be a bit confusing.
Yes, very true.
I mean, we're already confused.
Yeah. Okay, so you're happy with this and good?
Yeah.
Something different. This one, again, was one of like, is it bad? Is it interesting? I think it's actually interesting.
I mean, I think this style works really nicely for this card, for this Pokemon.
For Caterpie, yeah.
Yeah. I know we sometimes complain about proportions or the scale or whatever. It's a bit flat, let's be honest. But I think it's the style, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But it works.
Yes. Okay, excellent. Glad you're on board. Here's Cyndaquil.
Oh, cute. On top of like a lantern in the forest. Very nice.
Easy.
Acting like a lantern.
Yeah. I see what you're doing there.
Wait. Is this Drowsy surfing?
Looks like it, hey. I think it's more just standing on a rock and manipulating the waves, perhaps.
That's pretty cool. This is a really cool drawing.
It's different, isn't it? I still don't think the Drowsy quite fits in with the environment, but...
It's questionable, right?
Yeah.
But the style, the art style, the detail in it, it's probably one of the coolest Drowsies we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement. This feels intentional.
It's a decent pose, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
And
it's good drawing, too.
Makes sense with the water, like you said, it's manipulating the waves. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Good card.
Easy.
Good card. No, good card.
This is a cool Growlithe.
Oh.
Very much in line with the Arcanine.
Yeah. That's very nice. I think I feel like it has to kind of tie in with the Arcanine. You got the similar elements of the fire and the smoke and stuff around it. It's pretty cool.
But
very
good and
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Here is a cool Jinx, and there is that weird pattern again.
I think it's like mist.
There's got to be something else to it. It's too shapely to be.
I feel like I've seen this pattern or this style somewhere.
I'm sure there's definitely. It's a reference to something.
Is it like a traditional Japanese style of depicting mist in those traditional Japanese artworks?
Okay,
I'm gonna Google that later.
Interesting. Okay.
But that's what I'm getting. Could be wrong.
No. But tell me about this Jinx.
The detail in it is amazing.
Yeah, it's a cool drawing with... I mean, the background does nothing, but that's fine because the Jinx takes up the majority of it.
Yeah. I wonder what it's doing. It's not licking, it's not maybe mimicking, I don't know, but very nice though. Good detail.
Yeah.
Good.
Easy.
Pretty good.
A Cuffing.
Yep. Is it Kyak? No.
Hajime.
Yeah. Very similar consistency. Love the consistency with the wheezing. Great drawing.
Yeah. Different style. I just love Hajime Kusujima. That guy knows how to draw.
Yeah.
You like this leader?
It works.
Yeah, just about.
It's done well.
Yes.
It doesn't seem out of place.
No.
Even though it is out of place because it's like a figurine in real life.
But we've seen that many times where it doesn't work.
It works.
Yeah.
It works really... It blends in quite nicely, so... Yes.
Excellent. That's Yuko Mori for you. Through and through. Magikarp.
I feel like we've seen this before. Or a very similar pose.
Perhaps. Note I think the whirlpool in the environment I think is cool. Usually, I feel like you see Magikarp go into a whirlpool and Gyarados comes out. I know that's definitely in one of the games.
Probably.
In Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
They did that for sure.
But the whirlpools, because Lugia is underneath the whirlpools, you have to use dive in the game to get to Lugia.
Ah, okay.
So, that's
Is that what the reference is?
I think so, yeah.
That would make sense.
It would make sense, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, love the details in the water and the whirlpool, the waves, beautiful.
Cool drawing as well for Magikarp poses.
Something different.
Marill, which shout out to the Azumarill. I should have it there somewhere.
Ta-da! Doing the same thing.
With a tail.
Learning. That's so cool.
That is cool, isn't it?
Good card.
Good card. Alright.
Good card.
Meowth. Cheeky little
Up to no good.
For sure.
Yeah, good drawing. Love the detail in the background's amazing too.
Yeah. It's funny how it's not an interesting background necessarily, but the way it's drawn
works.
Yeah, very much so. Fanpy?
It's like a baby.
It's like a baby. That it is. Good and good is more or less it. Sandshrew. Similar, I suppose, in some ways to the Sandslash.
Yeah.
It's a style, but it's very, I don't know what drawing style it is, but I like it.
I think it's I feel like it's like a throwback to, is it Yukiko Baba? Yeah. Throwback to like the traditional Japanese painting styles.
That makes sense. Centric.
Ah, that's pretty cute.
Is it? See, I'm not a massive fan of this card.
It's pretty cute.
But it's at least doing something.
Yeah. Colours are really nice.
Yeah.
The contrast is nice. Yeah, I think it's good and good.
Yeah.
Objectively speaking.
Cool. Here's a Slowpoke.
Consistency. Love it.
Yeah, just about.
Slowpoke well? What it was called in game?
Not sure.
I can't remember.
Anyway, this is a good card. We're happy with that?
Yes.
Staryu.
Oh, wow.
It's cool.
Yeah. Because it's not just a Staryu sitting there on a weird background. It's not a Staryu in the water. It's half and half. Ties in nicely with the environment.
Agreed.
Good card.
Very cool Totodile.
Yeah. Well drawn. Fun little pose. Very happy. It's very Totodile, right? It's very Totodile personality.
I just like the shadowing, the lighting on it. It's very interesting style. Again, kawaii. Yeah. It's interesting. Wooper, which again similar to the Quagsire.
Good.
Enjoyable.
Yep.
Good and good.
Yep.
Excellent. We have some trainers.
Oh.
Copycat.
Ah. Yeah, nice. Cool. You can I mean, a good visual representation of the word copycat.
Yeah. Pokeball, again, I don't know if I was stretching with this, but it's at least interesting.
It's different.
But not different enough?
I know, I think you're right. I think it's good enough to being good. It's definitely better than average. Because it's not just like, oh, here's a Pokeball on a coloured background.
Yeah, I don't know if
they've tried something.
We'll discuss more, but you're happy with it and good just
for reference. I think so.
We'll discuss anyway,
right.
Just to be sure.
Okay.
So this is one of the... It's not even a secret rare for this set. It's just one of the ultra rare cards. What are they called?
Not a fan, personally.
Oh, well, this is a problem for you then.
But that's personally, right?
Okay.
That's subjective, not objective.
The reason I say it's a problem is because throughout the Heart Gold Soul Silver series, this is what you're going to get. Yeah. They're all close-up Pokemon heads, faces, with like a little bit of body kind of in there. So here we have, the tail.
Why?
some of them work better than others. So this one is just good. Like, you appreciate the lighting and also the border's cool. I mean, not that really comes into it, but
The border is very cool. Is that for all, like, these ones?
yes. Alright, so that's just... Are you happy with that in good, ultimately, is the question.
I don't know. I'll leave it there for now, but let's discuss more. I want to see more. I need some more context.
Sure. Put that on the side.
And also, I just realised the borders on these cards are different to our usual yellow borders.
Yeah, they're more faded-y type thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, David's quiz time.
Sorry. Oh gosh.
You ready?
Sure.
Here we go. What does that say?
Dear. Well, isn't that just the alphabet on the top? Oh, right, the bottom.
Yeah.
Look at your opponent's hand.
There we go. Well done. Perfect. So yes, this is one of the secret rares that you get at the end of each of the 4 official Heart Gold Soul Silver sets.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And you pass with flying colours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Phew.
The reason I have this in good is because it's interesting as a card.
Correct.
And I think it also sort of extends beyond just the usual picture frame.
And it's actually useful in gameplay too, so
yeah,
that's an added bonus.
Yeah. And it's a fun one. It's something different.
Trainer is in Unknowns.
It is too. And I don't think I
Very cool.
saw that. No. Excellent. So shall we move on to the Great?
That's a pretty big pile of good cards.
Pretty big pile of good cards.
That's not bad. That's a good. How many cards in this set?
There are 123.
Kind of biggish.
So it's out of 123. We have less once you take out energy cards. I think it's about 112.
Okay.
But that's complicated. 112.
Yeah.
Which you'll see afterwards.
Okay.
We move on to the Great. So here's Gyarados.
Whoa.
Very cool.
Yes.
Great detail in the water. Yes. So Gyarados has to be one of the most collectible cards, Pokemon.
I think so. Like, honestly, after Charizard for both of us, I would probably go Gyarados.
It would be my number...
Gengar.
Gyarados would be my number 3. My number 2 would be Rayquaza.
Yeah, you do. See, personally, not a big... Love the concept and idea, and the cards are amazing.
You just hate Rayquaza?
It's not hate. It's just not something I'll like go out of my way to collect.
Got you. Okay.
But Gyarados.
Yeah, has a lot of cool ones.
I mean, I don't know if this says much about how much I like Magikarps and Gyaradoses,
Great shirt. So yes, this is obviously the first great one. We're happy with that. No arguments. Here is an absolutely beautiful Ninetales.
Whoa. That's amazing.
There's a lot going on there.
It is. I know, I'm trying to make sense of it all. It's clearer in person. You get a bit more of the difference in...
A bit more of the depth, maybe?
The depth, yeah.
But there's that Firestone again.
Goodness me. Because Vulpix also needs a Firestone to evolve.
It's a phenomenal card.
It's like another one of those tier 4 ones.
Yeah. Would we put it to the side and have a bit more discussion later?
Yeah, definitely.
It's phenomenal. For Alligator.
Oh, that's a cool pose.
It's a cool pose. It's again the Kawaii's art style.
Yeah.
It just really...
It works so well with it.
Yeah.
That's a great card. Amazing.
Yeah. There's actually a holo version of this one as well, which is the Theme Deck exclusive, I believe. But I almost like it more like this.
Yeah.
Anyway. So that's, okay, easy to agree on. A Delibird. So, again, borderline, was it good or great?
Yeah.
I just think it has enough detail and colour and everything that sort of works to make it really cool.
Yeah.
But I'll defer to you.
I'm going to agree.
You happy with it?
Yeah, those are valid arguments, solid ones.
Now, I will also mention this artist, the illustrator, as it says here, is Sui. And S-U-I.
Oh.
I think this is another one who's going to make a lot of waves, so to speak.
Right.
So just keep an eye out.
Cool.
Okay, now...
First time we've seen that illustrator? Potentially?
Quite possibly. I can't...
I'm not familiar with that name.
I'm a few sets ahead at the moment, so I know it's in my head. This is one of the nominees for the Tricky Ricky Award today for the best non-rare. Yes. And it's not it's cool.
It's not a typical award winner.
It's not, but there's only really... Well, in my head, there was only really 1 or 2 other nominees, which we'll get to in a second. Again, the pose... Well, it's in action, it's jumping out of the water. I like the background, the detail with the water as well. Colours... There's a lot of nice things to say about it, but it doesn't really stand out.
Okay.
In our normal...
Happy with it in great?
Good.
asterisk on the
It's a nominee.
award winner. Yeah,
It's a nominee.
We'll put it to the side.
Okay, so we'll put that one for you. This is another one. This is a Hoppip, which I suppose is quite reminiscent of the Skiploom,
Correct.
but I almost like the colours. I feel are more vibrant in this one.
Yeah.
So that's another nominee for you. And then, no, this is not a nominee, but it's a very cool card.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely in the forest. It's got it.
I just like the style. Heart Gold Soul Silver has a lot of these cards which I feel are very different to what we've seen before. Or maybe there are more of them, perhaps. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I like the styles. Pikachu.
Very cool angle.
Cool angle, cool pose.
Aggressive looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice lighting. And it's not a chunky Pikachu, which for me is always a plus.
I don't mind a chunky Pikachu.
And no one else seems to. I'm clearly the only one. Are you happy with this in grade?
Says the guy that has a chunky Pikachu over there.
I know. Where is it gone somewhere? Oh, it's still there. Are you happy with this in grade?
Yeah. I think so. Yep.
You want? Okay, we'll keep it then.
Yeah.
Because I am. This is another nominee, but it's just let down a little bit by the colour. However, it's a beautiful card.
What's wrong with the colour?
It's not... It lacks a little bit of vibrancy for our normal one. No, hey, it's still a nominee. It's still a nominee for the best non-rare card. It's beautiful. It's very well drawn.
Definitely a great card.
Yeah.
Happy with the deck.
Excellent. So that can be another one for you to review. Now, we have quite a few trainer cards, coming.
Okay, in great. Interesting.
Very. I mean, I've looked at these a few times. Could be good, could be great, but I think I'm quite comfortable with them because they're different and they're well drawn.
Yep.
Interesting.
One way to depict energy switch. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like exactly. There's a story for sure.
And the Typhlosion's ready to do that. I'm taking that one. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Agreed.
That's
a great drawing.
Use of Pokemon in there too. Style here, I think, is very cool.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my normal favourite.
Oh, we like this one.
Well, I'm glad.
Sure, this is not a nominee for the...
I mean, in theory, it could, but no, it's. I feel like the other ones are better. I do like this, though. For something that I normally wouldn't, it's done really well.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put that to the side for different reasons, just so I can have a closer look later.
Here is Pokemon
That's
Collector.
so cool, though.
Yeah. Story, great detail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a supporter. I call supporters, trainers, all that kind of thing. The same stadium cards, whatever. Yeah, happy with it here.
Yep. It's good too.
Pokemon Communication. So this one was maybe the weakest of the great cards, but I thought it's a cool way to depict Pokemon Communication because it's...
Yeah, I think so. And like, a lot of effort put into this illustration.
That's it. Yeah. Mostly, I think it's fair to say trainer cards in the past have not had that.
Seriously.
But that's by the by.
Okay.
This is, I think, my favourite trainer.
Oh, wow. What is that? Pokemon Reversal.
So it's kind of
so it's like
arm.
Grabbing you, taking you to the side, switching. Nice. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And Switch, which has been done many, many times before, but never as well as this. Yeah.
This is amazing as well. Goodness. Wow.
It's cool.
I mean, I was surprised when you said there's a lot of trainer supporter cards in great, and well, you're not wrong.
You're on board. Excellent. Now we move to more of these ones.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this kind of works. I like the framing of this one more than the Ampharos.
Good, yes. That's why this is looking great.
Yeah. The little swirls in the background are nice too.
Exactly.
The shading, lighting. And the egg is like
just
ding on it.
Okay, so we're good with here.
Okay.
John fan?
Okay.
So you mentioned the lighting with the Blissey. I actually think that's really important with these because it does play a big part in it.
Yeah. I mean, you take away the lighting and it's just a very up close and personal image of a Pokemon, and I don't think it works. But
still has your ding there.
Yeah.
I mean the tusk.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Is it a great card though? Why is it great in your books?
Well, because of what we said, like the lighting, I like the... you get the intensity, it looks like an angry Don fan to me, and you feel that. However, we can discuss this more. So
I
let's
think
put it to the side.
Blissey is good. I mean, great in that set pile. But this I want to discuss.
As for Alligator.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel apprehension though.
Yeah. I feel it too. But I think I'm okay with it being great.
Oh, this has more swirl, more colour in the background too. Alright.
Okay.
This one I think is actually... I just like the colours on this.
Ooh. See, this one you can definitely say definitely looks aggressive.
Yeah. It's also interesting though because it almost has the least amount of colour.
Correct.
But the colour it does have really stands out. It pops. So I know you hate that word.
No.
But it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one's staying good.
Yep.
And then here's Typhlosion.
Not as aggressive as the other ones.
No, but colours are awesome.
Colours are really nice, yes. And the shading makes sense with the flame.
Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
No, really, this is a good one. And then the last great card, for now anyway, is Gyarados.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love how the tail is at the back and then it goes away from you and then back towards you again with the head.
Yeah, it's very nicely done here.
Nice.
And cool detail again in the water and the hollow does add to it for sure.
Yep.
Alright, easy. So that was a great.
Okay.
Now we move to the epic.
Yes!
And we do have, Dave. Now remember before I said it's complicated with the numbers?
Yes.
And I've told you this...
Super rare?
No, I've told you this before and...
subsets.
No, not quite.
Wrong again.
So...
Oh!
That in itself, I mean...
How do we judge this?
Well, this is what I mean. So if you looked at that, you would not say that is...
That is not an epic card.
It's definitely not. So what we've done is, obviously in the set, it's 2 cards, but we're going to actually just judge it as one. Count it as one. And...
That's amazing.
It really is. Just line it up.
Okay. Together.
Yeah, together.
They are epic.
Right?
Separate, not so much.
I mean, I actually think the top half...
Okay, that's okay, but there's like... Okay, yeah.
You kind of need the whole thing there. Oh, I think these are unbelievable.
I totally forgot these were a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you mentioned this to me a couple of weeks back too, and I was just like, I forgot it already. Wow, yes, okay, definitely hands down an epic, but we're judging them on a combined.
Yeah.
Okay, so the numbers will be...
It's still just one. This is essentially one card, even though there are 2 there.
Okay.
This is one of my favourites of all time.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Can we just take a moment to admire this card?
Literally just doing that. It's just so cool. Anyway, so this is the Ho-Oh legend. It's just so well drawn, like the style, the fiery feathers, the flames, whatever you want to call it. It's just, it's almost iconic. I wish this card were more iconic, but it's sort of, I feel like this was in a bit of a lull of the trading card game.
Yeah, so.
I feel like there was a long lull, to be fair. Like a 20-year lull almost. Anyway, so that's the first one. You happy with that?
Yeah.
No arguments there, easy. And then the next one is, no surprise, I'm going to start with the top first, actually, because this one is less interesting. So, Lugia.
Nice. Diving into the water.
I guess.
Because those are bubbles.
So I can get that nice and short. There you go.
Nice. Oof. Look at that. That is so epic. Wow, these are amazing cards. Wow. Okay, I'm like speechless.
Definitely prefer the Ho-Oh. I feel like it has a little bit more, but then again, like the details with the bubbles there.
Right?
Yeah.
This is like... Remember a while back, the Feraligatr underwater?
Mm-hmm. Like
Similar?
the one that was half underwater?
Yeah, but like way more detailed and way more realistic in a sense.
Well, so what do you think this is? Do you think this is just, that the Lugia has...
It's come in, dropped down into the ocean, and then like just so that you still see the bubbles and the water air around it, and the bubbles are trying to go up.
Got you. Yeah,
this is amazing.
Yeah. It's an epic card. Brilliant. As I say, it doesn't really make much sense if it's just that, though.
Who's the artist?
That is a fair question. I don't even know if you can see that.
It's on the top half, I think.
You're right, it is Shinji Higuchi.
And I'm guessing the ho is the same?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Shinji Higuchi.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool. Alright, easy. Well,
so two epics.
2 epics thus far.
Valid.
Now we move on to the average, which is over here. Right.
Style.
So this one I feel like you're going to put to the side.
No.
No? Oh, I'm glad. Okay.
I'm okay with that in average. It's an okay card.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Yeah, not doing much.
No.
The illustration style, art style works. It's
Yeah.
nice, I like it, but not doing much. It doesn't tick that box of doing something more.
Perfect. I was really worried about that.
Yeah.
Knocked out.
The hollow works with this one really nicely.
Yeah.
Because there's so much empty space in background. But it's so simple, unfortunately.
And it's like the backside of the Pokemon as well. Which is, can
I mean,
work.
it's okay. It's good. It's good. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Shuckle.
Cute. Like the style works. Good colors. But it's just very meh.
Yeah.
Shuckle's not really doing much. You can do so much more with Shuckle. Shuckle can be doing a move.
Yeah, I agree. Next up is a Slowking. This is interesting.
So that's a King's Rock. King's Rock, yes. He uses the King's Rock? Yes, King's Rock to evolve
Don't ask me.
Slowpoke, King's Rock, Slowking. Yes. Okay, got it. It's all coming back.
So the thoughts on this. So I appreciate it's interesting, different style.
Very different. It's kind of like, I feel like for me, the traditional Japanese patterns that they've used in the actual artwork of the grass is very different. Like, I think it's kind of good in a sense.
Look, I can see both sides. I mean, put this to the side. We'll discuss further. I think that's fair. This Wobbuffet is just average. It's like,
yeah.
the background doesn't.
What is it? Like what?
Yeah, it's kind of like on a sandy, rocky thing. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't mind the pose so much.
Is that a hollow?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, which is really the dark brown hollow adds nothing.
Unfortunately, to say that's a bit of a waste of a hollow in my books. But
Agreed.
hey,
No, agreed.
honestly, like you get like back then, you get like one hollow per pack, right?
Yeah, I mean that's only recently changed. Yeah.
And then you pull that, and you'll be like, "Oh,
you'd be
yay!
disappointed.
It's a hollow."
Would you be more disappointed pulling that hollow or this? And you'll never guess who the artist was in a million years.
I mean, don't mind this one.
No, look, it's fine, but it's just that atypical. So not atypical, the entirely typical. Definitely, yeah, typical like Ken Sugimori Pokemon there, and a background which kind of sort of doesn't make sense. Does or doesn't.
I mean, this won't be the rare card in the booster.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, this is a rare.
Oh, is it rare?
Yeah,
okay.
This could take up the rare slot.
Yikes. Yeah, that would both be pretty
Disappointing. Anyway, this is Cleffa.
Oh. Personally, I like it, but yes, it's just okay.
Yeah, it kind of.
The background's nice. I love the detail in the background, but it's so different to the Cleffa.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen some before in Good and Great.
We have, but no.
Oh, Leafstone. I like it. They're adding like little details into these cards.
From the game.
Nice.
But the card itself.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Nice colours though. Very different.
Here's a fart.
That's pretty.
Yeah, not bad.
It's not bad. Is it good?
I don't know, you tell me. Do you want it to decide to... Like, I kind of look at this and go, meh, yeah, it's okay. But I can appreciate, like, okay, a bit of flower and pink.
I don't know.
Keep it an average then. We'll save you a decision.
Oh, that's definitely saying.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you try to put him on the
Path.
Yeah,
it's Ken Sugimori for you. Hypno.
That's cool.
You like that, do you?
I do.
I just thought it's kind of sitting there. What do you like about this one?
The style works for it. It's doing something.
The pose. Okay. So I'm assuming you would like this to the side.
I do.
Fair enough. There you go. Here is a Ladian. I quite like the colours in this.
I mean, yes, but that's about it for me.
Yeah. It doesn't, like, it works. It does work.
Yeah, in context, it makes sense.
Yeah. But it's staying here.
But it's just like, it's just standing there.
Yeah. Keep her an average.
One of the better ones. One of the better average ones. I feel like we've seen this before.
Why? Because the back legs are randomly in the air?
Yeah.
I can never understand that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't mind it. It's not bad. This one as well. Like, okay, Sunflower is cute, context works, but
it's okay.
I know.
Is it a good card? I think it's an okay card.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm happy to keep it there. Tyrogue.
Yeah. Cool.
Cancel Game Work. At least it's bent over. Bayleaf. I just can't get excited about this in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay.
That's it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not really, like...
It's not doing anything. The background is, okay, it is where it is. It doesn't really do anything for it.
Twin Towers. Tower.
Blissey.
What do you call it? Bellsprout Tower?
Well, Bellsprout Tower is definitely a tower at some point. Recognize the name.
Burnt Tower. I don't know, one of those. Blissey in a Pokemon Center makes sense. Very simple, not doing much.
No, easy. Oh, this is what I had. You might decide differently, but I think this for me was the the Professor Oak's Research Award.
I think I will agree.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not bad per se, but it's pretty average.
It's extremely average. The background does not like a dark brown and black background. Okay, it's supposed to be in dirt, but
yeah.
And Dunsparce is just doing nothing, having a nap.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Kenzo Imori. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the award winner. Igglybuff.
Cute.
Just a little bit too washed out.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
And also, it's not interesting, really.
Nice little colours, but yeah, not doing much, is it?
No. Mandine.
Cool, it's in the air. That's different.
It is, and it's got
nice.
a Remoraid on there.
Yeah, Venusaur Remoraid.
But very dull colours, very grey.
Yeah.
Like the water.
I mean, it makes sense in context of stormy seas, where Lugia is, kind of thing. Well, yeah.
Well, I like the water. The water's the best detail, but the sky, all too monotonous.
Oh, wow. So many Pokemon in one card.
Yeah, underwater. And it's, again, one of those Ken Sugimori ones where you go, did he do the background? Probably did for this one, I would say.
But this is one of his better ones. Actually, you know what? I might put this to the side. Okay,
so when you say it's one of his better ones, is it because the Quillfish is interesting or doing anything, or is it because it has a slightly blurry Magikarp, what's that, a Sharpedo, and...
No, it's not a Sharpedo, that's a Luminion?
That one?
No, that other one is the pre-evolved of the Luminion. I can't even say the Luminion.
Really?
That's a Finion? Finion.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, it's got too much tail, doesn't it?
It's got too much tail.
Well, Sharpedo, anyway.
Sharpedo has no tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like smack bang in the middle. It's a bit cut off too. It's very not Ken style, but is at the same time. I don't know. Let's put it to the side and think about it.
Discuss in more detail later. Here is another unknown. What does that say?
FLAS Flash.
Flash. Yeah. Yeah, the colours aren't as nice on this one, so it's just gone into average. Anyway.
Okay.
Wigglytuff, very similar to the Igglybuff.
Consistency, though.
Yeah. Same
Good. Good consistency.
Chansey.
Good consistency.
Yeah. And I'd say that again for Chikorita.
Yeah. Good consistency. Consistently average.
Yep. Clefairy.
Yes.
Execute.
Yes. I love it. Love the consistency.
Yeah, as long as that's what we're loving, man. Girafarig.
Cool style. Different. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just standing there.
I appreciate what they tried to do with this one, but I just can't get on board. It's Hoothoot.
That's nice.
It actually isn't too bad, is it?
Side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the side. Here is a Jigglypuff.
Consistency.
Yeah.
And a nice little touch of the whirlpools in the back.
Yeah, I actually think this one's the worst of the three.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Mareep.
Is there consistency with the Ampharos?
Well,
can't tell.
Say.
That's a no.
Actually, again, I don't mind this one. It's just the Mareep is...
It's not doing anything, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Love the detail in the drawing. Background, especially.
Yeah.
Shading on the Mareep's not bad, too.
It's not. Yeah, nice colours, I agree, but it's still...
It's not doing anything.
At all.
Right?
Again, just so Ken.
Okay. I get you.
Yeah. Spinnerack. Also so can.
Yep.
Sunkern. One's okay.
Yeah.
It's cute, it's fine.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That stays an average.
Yeah. And then here's a base set bill in different style.
An upgraded base set bill.
It's like, but it's still just Jerry Seinfeld doing stand up. That's all I ever see with this card.
Stays an average.
Yeah. Full heal. Again, appreciate that they've tried a different style, much cooler than what we've seen before.
And it ties in with this set. They've got that, that cloud style, foggy kind of thing. Yeah, okay.
Moo Milk.
Nice.
Yeah, did something different with it. Poker Gear. Quite nice, this one, isn't it?
Oh, wow. That's very pretty. Is it good enough to be in good?
Potentially. Side?
Yeah.
There you go.
I love this set. This set, it's all about, I love consistency, right?
I'm glad.
And this set has a lot of consistency, and it's making me really happy.
I'm glad to hear, Dave. This is definitely average, Professor Oak's training method. And last one is Professor Oak's new theory.
Hey, Professor Oak. Hey. What's your new theory, mate?
Probably very similar to the last one. Okay, so that is actually Heart Gold, Soul Silver done and dusted. Well, the cards, we still have some decisions to make.
Pretty good.
Yeah, first thoughts, reactions.
I like it. It's a good throwback. And I think I mentioned I love the consistency.
Yeah, picked up on that.
I think it's a really good set.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Lots to like about it. You have a fair few decisions to make.
Yeah, oops.
Some of them are just for...
another
look.
A closer look.
Okay, well, because we do have so many to the side, let's hear you say the side to the side, Dave's decision time. Here it is.
Love the detail. Put that to the side. I kind of like it. Let me think about it.
You want it to the side?
Yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah?
Really nice. I actually like this one.
Okay, we will put you to the side.
Polly's growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a lot of debate, conjecture.
Yeah, and we had to go to VAR too.
We did. We had to get a third referee in. We'll get to that. That was for the Tricky Ricky Award.
Correct.
We'll get to that after. For now, let's start with what we already agreed was the Professor Oak's Research Award.
Yes.
The worst card in the set. Hands down is Dunsparce.
Yeah.
And
it's gone down.
It's gone down from
too bad.
Average to bad, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't tick enough of those boxes to be an average.
No, we have categories. We've got to establish set of rules, and this just doesn't. It's boring. Background's awful.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the illustration of the actual Pokemon, but the fact that it's a very boring pose, unfortunately,
it's gone. I'm happy with that. Good. This is going down as well from great to good.
Yeah, I just kind of get excited about this one. Like, I see what you mean. The lighting, the shading is beautiful. It's really done well. But other than that, there's not much else going on with the Donphan.
Fair enough. It's going to be interesting to see because, as I say, every one of these sets has these.
But legit, there have been some great ones that we saw today too.
Okay. No, I'm glad. And this has gone from good to average. Yeah. I'm glad you did this.
I mean, it's a cute little drawing. I like it. But is it doing much? Not really.
No. It's definitely, you made the right decision there. And these, on the other hand, are going from average to good.
Yeah.
So start with Slowking.
So we touched on this one before, right? The use of the traditional Japanese patterns into this. It's very different. Does it work? That's subjective, I guess. But I think the colours are nice. It's a well-drawn card. It's showing like the evolution item. Something different.
No, I agree.
It's a nice little story. It works.
And it's also got those patterns which you say, like the foggy mist and
all the
cloud
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hypno.
Again, like consistency, right? They've kept that consistent use of that cloud, the fog, the mist, in similar yet different styles, but it all ties in quite nicely.
Okay.
And it's doing something, right? Tells a nice little story. It's not just like standing there or,
Valid point. Quillfish gone up.
Right, so
this is one we definitely didn't agree on, but talk us through it.
Okay, yeah, so very Ken style, right? A drawing of a Pokemon in a very simple pose on top of a background. But the saving grace is the background, right? it's got extra
The
Pokemon
blue?
inside. And the blue, yeah, of course. The bonus Pokemon help. But the fact that...
If it didn't have those bonus Pokemon...
It'll definitely be an average.
Yeah, okay.
Potentially, you never know, it could be bad.
It could be.
But the fact that they've blurred out the Pokemon in different... like... Depths, yes. Gives it that depth. Right? So it really works. I think it's good enough to be in... Good.
I'm not convinced, but I'll take your word. Here is the Hoot Hoot, which I do like. I'll give you this one.
Bonus extra Hoot Hoot.
Yeah.
Good colours, good angle, something different. Nice background, detail.
Happy with that. And a trainer.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Very different.
From average to good.
Yeah, but like, you can tell they've put in effort on this one and it makes sense.
I like the style. Yeah, agreed. Happy with that. These are going from good to great.
Correct. Like, seriously. This is a beautiful drawing.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? I definitely got that wrong.
Not really. Like, you're right, it's borderline, right?
No.
It can go either way, but I think it's like just done enough to be great.
I think it's done more than enough, to be fair.
Okay.
I really like this. So, no, definitely the right call. A zoom arrow.
The depth.
Yeah, with the tail being slightly out of focus.
Correct,
yeah.
right? The little details add to this card and it works, right? Because it's like, it's doing a move. Ticks a lot of those great boxes.
Nah, fair enough. Can't argue with that. And I wish that there was a card which had the swirl right there. That was
right on the cloud.
Yeah.
Where the swirl is.
That would be very cool.
Nice.
A jump off.
Yeah. Again, I think very similar to the Skiploom and the Hobbit in terms of probably the same artist, to be honest. Is it?
Sui.
Is it?
Yeah, looks like it.
There we go. Consistency. But the additional swirls in the water really add to this card.
Yeah. And it has a bit of an ethereal lighting to it too. This Heracross, which
normally doesn't rank well, this style, right?
No.
But they've made a figurine kind of thing look like it's flying. And it works with the background.
It does and it doesn't, but it doesn't.
Right.
Not work
Obviously,
well.
you can't animate it, right?
But also the size, it doesn't make sense, but it works.
It
I can't.
works.
Yeah. It's strange. It's like the Graveler from last
Correct.
time. Yeah. Okay.
Great
easy.
card.
The Skiploom, which again Sui very similar to the Jump Bluff we just saw.
Yeah. Beautiful colours, beautiful detail in the drawing. Great card.
Easy. And then lastly, Dave, we have this going from great to epic, which is always big. Like for me, you talk us through. This was ultimately your decision.
Really cool pose. Epic drawing. Like the style, the colours. I know we both agree that it kind of gets lost in it a little bit because there's so much going on, but it's magnificent. I think magnificent's a perfect word to describe this card. The fire, the action in it, the detail in the drawing, the bonus addition of the evolution item, right? The Firestone is cool too.
Yeah, and if you
It's
kind of
doing
get
a move.
that angle-ish there, where it stands out more.
Wow, look at that.
I love that.
But yeah.
And it's got a little bit of flick coming up through there, which is interesting.
Very nice.
No, agreed. It's a phenomenal card. It's very different to a lot of the epics we've seen.
So different.
But it belongs there for some reason. I can't quite put my finger on. Okay, fantastic. So, that leads us to the awards walls.
Yep.
2 of them. So, should we jump into that?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll go revisit previous ones, obviously, because they deserve it. They're the best cards from the set. The best best non-rare cards. We'll move through these because we're getting
no rush.
There's just so many now. We're up to, this is 43 we're adding today.
Yeah.
So it's almost a Hajime Kusajima tribute wall. But not today. Today we are adding... Oh, we haven't even announced it. It's the Hobbit, the Tricky Ricky.
Yeah.
This is Sui. So
Sui, yeah.
Did make mention of this before.
That's right.
That's how you pronounce it, right? S-U-I? Sui?
Yes, so.
Yeah, I feel like that's right.
Sui.
Sui. It's... We tossed up between the Hobbit and the Skiploom.
Yeah.
And I think this one was the tiebreak you were talking about.
Yeah.
So the reason the Hobbit got it was because it had a little bit more contrast.
Yeah. And I have to agree with that.
Your head. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Alright. Should be glad to know. Alright, so we move on to the Professor Oak's Research Award. I spent my whole life researching Pokemon. Take my Pokedex with you, it's empty. I just thought I'd read that.
Second favourite award.
Second favourite awards, well, yeah. Alright. Look, as we say every week, some are more meritable winners? Worthy winners than others?
Yeah.
It's both worthy.
English is hard.
Yeah. But this week, we are adding the Dunsparce, which is...
I mean, look at it. It deserves to be there.
It really does. Like, I think in the past, we probably would have had this as an average card, but...
I think so. I think we've been a bit soft lately.
100% agree with you. But we're going to be harsher from now on with the cards.
Have to be.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there were some downgrades today too.
There were, which is good. I enjoyed that. Now we move on to the set breakdown. So we had 112 cards after having combined a couple and lost all the energies. Final points, 499.
That's a pretty big number.
It's a decent number, isn't it? Puts the weighted average at 4.455.
Okay, so that's... Obviously I'm terrible at maths, but still. Front page?
Definitely front page. Makes the top 10.
Nice.
It actually sits it in 8th.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about 6 or 7. 8's not too bad.
It's not too bad. I mean, you look at the scores that are above it. It's okay. It's not far off Aquapolis.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is pretty decent.
I mean, and there's quite a bit of a gap between 9 and 8 as well. 0.2.
Yeah.
Just under 0.2. Yeah. I think it sits there quite nicely. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm glad. I actually think it was a really cool set. I liked it. It
Seriously? Yeah.
Introduced a lot of new things that we haven't seen before. You mentioned the borders.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep. And the I feel like it's a throwback to that traditional Japanese style as well.
There was a lot of that today.
Yeah,
we've seen that
Japanese
throughout
elements,
but today
more so, right?
Yeah, agreed.
I think it makes sense because I can't remember the region that Johto was supposed to reflect in real life, but it makes sense if you think about it that way.
Okay. Fair enough. They had the lithograph, which was cool.
That was awesome. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Something different. Oh, and of course the epics, like the twos.
That's the first time they've done split cards, right? This is the first set that they've done.
Yes.
Because we haven't seen it yet.
Correct.
Yeah. So that was amazing.
They were beautiful.
And new artist, I think, for that one.
The name doesn't ring a bell.
Right? And I was impressed with how realistic those Pokemon look.
Yeah, that was really it, wasn't it?
Right? Oh, shivers.
And we had another epic on top of that as well with the Ninetales.
Yeah.
It was only like 2 minutes ago. What's happened since then? But yeah, so I feel like it was a really good set. I really enjoyed that.
I have high hopes for the rest of this series.
Yeah, I think I do too. The next one is Unleashed. Heart Gold Soul Silver Unleashed.
Okay.
Or HGSS, because that's just much easier to say.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Yeah, there are some very cool cards coming up in that for sure. That's actually, I'm one set ahead.
Nice, okay. Can't wait, but I'm a bit disappointed with the...
Uh-oh.
No, remember what do you call them? What do you call them in this set? Because they had level X ones before. What's this one? They don't have a specific name, right?
Don't think they do, no.
Yeah, but like those super rare or whatever you call them. Ultra rare ones.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed in them. Some work, some don't. I just felt like, I don't know, personally probably not a big fan of how close up everything is.
Yeah. Well, we know you've had a long-standing issue with close-up cards. So yeah, we'll have to write to them and complain about that.
Yeah.
But
that's something that happened many, many years ago.
It's only 4 sets, though. I don't think they do it in Call of Legends.
Okay.
That's by the by. We'll get there. Okay. Final thoughts for Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Really good set. Really happy with that. Thoroughly enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I really did too.
Yeah.
Easy. All right, Dave, as always, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you too.
And I'll see you next week for HGSS Unleashed.
Nice.
Easy. See ya.
Bye.